Hello, YouTube! It's the Brick Adjuster here with another episode of What? Today we have a special guest. We have the Brick Zapper. So smash that like button, subscribe, and enjoy. So our first question comes from Lego and Pokemonguyz. And Lego and Pokemonguyz asks, what was your favorite Lego themed expo you have been to?
So, I mean, we've really only been to a couple major ones, but the major one being the one in Philadelphia, the Philly Brick Fest.
Yeah, so in April of 2015, 2016, and 2017, we went to Philly Brick Fest.
Yes, and so it was a road trip from us coming from close to Toronto, and we would take the whole weekend. I think we would leave like Friday. Thursday morning. Because the first day would be Friday, and that's really for fans of Lego.
The first day would be Thursday.
Oh, really?
Thursday, it was a 4-day event. So Thursday, Friday was the private days.
Yes.
And then Saturday, Sunday was
the public days.
However, I think Thursday was like set up.
Yes.
But then we did play some games. So
Towards the evening.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think we would leave maybe Thursday morning. Mm-hmm.
It's about an 8-hour drive.
8-hour drive. Yeah. Get there around lunchtime, start setting up. Mm-hmm. And then I think the opening ceremonies was maybe like 3 or 4 p.m. or something like that.
And these private events, they're again like another level of tickets, but they're usually for those who just want one-on-one more with other Lego...
AFOLs.
Yes. Lego fanatics. And a lot of us were also Lego YouTube channel.
Yeah, so Your Creative Friends was a big YouTube channel back in around 2012 to 2014,
and 15. It was a father-daughter duo, and the father decided to set up this Philly Brick Fest.
Yep. And so it was fun. The private days, we played a lot of games. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So games such as, one was called the Firewalk. And so this one was a big pit of 2x4 red bricks.
Yes.
And basically we were in a circle, we had to walk around the pit, and whoever can last the longest in their socks, whoever can last the longest wins, and I won that one. So I was walking for over an hour.
It's painful.
And it was painful.
And we would try like other strategies in the upcoming years, like extra socks, but it's still painful. I don't think I could have lasted more than 10 minutes.
I think later on they changed the rules because they didn't want to wait for like a whole hour.
Yes.
So eventually it became like a musical chairs.
Correct.
Where they had all the chairs in the middle.
Correct.
And then when the music stopped,
you're still a chair.
Yeah, but you're still walking in
this fire pit.
Bricks.
Yes.
But I only played once. I only played that first time because my feet were sore for the rest of the
week. Another game was the Lego Family Feud, but I feel like that was really just for the first year.
Yeah, it was us, our family versus Bubba Bricks and Kelly's family.
Yes.
And they set up the whole Family Feud picture on the big screen.
Icons, same sort of like screenshots.
They had buzzers, so we'd buzz in and then we'd answer Lego questions with the whole family. So I would answer, then Maria, and then Tristan and Mason.
Yeah.
So other ones were mock building games. So we would have to create different mocks using different Lego sets, or
different
even
poly
bags.
Yeah.
So one was like 2 poly bags that you'd open, you'd pour them on the table.
And it's like a Lego poly bag mesh.
Yeah, and then you just make your own creation, and then people would vote. So everyone playing would get to vote on their favorite.
And top wins.
But the cool thing is you get to keep all the Lego that you're building.
You get to keep all the Lego you're building. So that is the perk of doing these private nights, right? Before the public showing happens.
Like the winners of certain games also get a big Lego set. So for like the Firewalk, I was able to get the Ewok Village. And then, No. Firewalk I got, Family Feud I got the Ewok Village. I think for the Firewalk I got
a modular.
The Parisian restaurant.
Yes. So it was really, really generous, I feel like, especially the first year.
Another fun game was Bowling for Bricks. Mm-hmm. So I don't think you participated
No,
in
so
this
they make it really interactive, like all the different events that all the private fans could go to. So there was the daytime events, and then for the evening too, they invite us for dinners, or in this case, there was like a bowling.
So there's a bowling alley
close by,
just walking distance. Mm-hmm. And so basically we were in teams of like 6, I guess.
Yeah.
I think Tristan was on my team on the first year, and so how it worked was it was like a relay race. So the first person would bowl, and then they'd run to the table, start
Full of
building.
bricks, of a set.
And so I think we were building the Santa's workshop.
Okay.
And so we're building, and then the next person would bowl.
Yes.
And then would take over
The build.
and the next person would bowl, and then take over the
So
build.
you don't
and then
need like
keeps on
a
going.
10-pin down.
No, you just have to throw the ball.
So, how dangerous was this?
You just throw the ball and then run,
And then the winning team gets to keep their Lego sets?
I think the winning team, each person got a Santa's village.
Oh, okay.
And then all the other teams got to share that one set. So basically what we did was like a parts draft afterwards. So all 6 of us, we sorted out all the bricks, and then one person was like, okay, I want all the elves.
Yes.
The next person was like, I want all the slopes. The next person, I want all the tiles.
Yeah.
And so it was just like going in order, just taking
all these different parts.
Yeah, so it's fun. Again, you get a lot of Lego bricks.
There were scavenger hunts.
Scavenger hunts. So this one was like we had like a list, and then we had to be running around the convention center.
Yes, and it's huge.
Looking for different
parts and pieces
in people's mocks. So they were like hidden items in different.
But you
mocks.
just take a photo of it. I can't remember how it happened.
Yeah, I think
or you
we
just tick it off, right?
Yeah, we had to tick it off.
And then write where it was.
And I think we had to take a photo to prove at the end
that you found it. That was hard. And the thing was, the convention center space only got bigger as the years progressed.
Yeah, each year they added another extension.
Yes, another wing to it, another wing to it. And
because not just all the mocks, there were also a lot of booths where people were selling.
A lot of business vendors who were also Lego related, or some not even, right? But it's probably like more toy related.
Yeah.
So a lot of them, of course, would bring their booths and wares, and then the public would also be accessible to them in that sense.
Another fun game was the Nerf gun shooting.
Yes, for minifigures. So minifigures would be posted somewhere at a far wall, and then you have these Nerf guns, and you're trying to shoot for them. And I thought it'd be good, but
I think you had like a faulty gun, if I remember.
I had like a game face on. Like,
yeah, Tristan was doing that too.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
There were some speed builds.
Yeah, so those were interesting because you would have to create a set as fast as you can.
So I think the first year people were doing like the Mini Cooper.
Yes,
and
that
then
was great.
There was another year they did the Slave 1.
Yeah.
And so.
And there's like a group of 4, and I don't know how you would like
divvy it up.
Yeah, divvy it up, but
people were just ripping pages.
And it's like here, start here, and like do this. Yeah.
I didn't really participate. I just videotaped a lot of speed builds, but I didn't really participate.
Another fun one that the boys also got involved was the racing cars. So they have these sloped tracks and ramps. Yep. And
but the cool thing about the ramps, there was
a time at the end.
A time at the end. So they had like a little trigger sensor.
Right.
And so when I participated, I just basically tried to make the heaviest the heaviest car.
A box car.
But it won compared to like the fancy looking cars.
Fancy cars. So there were this and so many more different games that really made a weekend so full, and we were just pooped at the end. But it makes each day very exciting for us to attend to.
But yeah, a lot of free Lego
especially in the first year, I feel, right? And then, like not unfortunately, but because word of mouth happens, the private events just became more dense. More and more people came to participate, and as opposed to the first year when it was really like a lot of YouTube channel personnel and us getting to meet each other face to face, which was cool. The next couple of years came on with more just Lego fans, like people who made mocks on their own time, and they may not necessarily have their own channel, but it does expose you to a lot of amazing creative people.
And you get to meet more people, not just the people
who love Lego. Yes, not
because for the first year it was just people we met on the internet, and then we just got to meet them.
Yes.
But yeah, like a lot of free Lego. So like Ewok Village, like I said. Other big sets I remember, there was like the Lord of the Rings pirate ships.
That's crazy.
The Brick Bounty, and then other big modulars that I just ended up expanding my current ones because I had these modulars already, but then I just
like the Ewok Village is really two equivalent Ewok villages. So I feel like we left, especially the first year, coming home with a whole lot of Lego, more than what we brought, and then the next couple of years we would bring more of our mocks. Yeah, like so you had like your micro.
So the public day was Saturday and Sunday.
Yep. And it's busy.
And it's basically us displaying our mocks to the public who would who'd come in, walk around.
Yeah. We were each given a table for X amount of display that you have.
But yeah, like I did bring a lot of my micro.
And some people who brought their mocks are so impressive. Like there's
huge.
huge buildings, huge
Mine were just
expansive
small.
towns. We were the micro sets. And then Tristan, Big T, then had also his minifigures
figures.
that were very cool too. But we had more of a smaller
and
display.
then at the end of the whole event was awards. So we got to win these Rockies, these little award. It was like a whole ceremony for different categories.
Yeah.
So I was able to win for
micro.
for micro mocks, and then Big T. I remember one in the last year, or Tristan, he won the superheroes.
Yes. So it's really good. Like they really make it as interactive and all inclusive and very engaging as possible.
And then our first one, however, was BrickFest Toronto. And so I think 2014 or 2015, the first time we went, we were just there as in public for the public day. So we didn't display. We just walked around, but it was my first time seeing mocks, different people's creations. And so that's what made me want to
expand more and
to try it,
build more,
to build my own mock and then display it as well.
Yeah.
But 2015 and 2016 for BrickFest Toronto.
Oh yeah.
We went on the private days as well. Well, I went with Tristan.
Right.
And again, there were like a lot of games.
Yeah.
So different games though. So one game was I remember we had poly bags. But we had to build what was inside the poly bag without opening it, and whoever did that the fastest.
Oh.
So that was a cool one. There was like a Pictionary one. So we were in teams, and someone had to build something based on a card that they flipped over, and your teammates had to be around the other side, yelling what they thought it was. So whoever got that the quickest.
Right.
There was like a Robot Wars one. I think that's the one Tristan did. So he had to make like a robot on wheels, and then they'd be like smashing against other robots in like this little arena.
That's right. So it was more robotics, and that's the thing. Like as Lego progressed, there was a lot more mechanics involved, right? Like more robotics that they were trying to also push out and expose to people, to users.
Dirty Brickster was another one. Did you hear about Dirty? So it's like the white. You're making the face because of the name. It's like the white elephant exchange present thing. Yeah. So for Dirty Brickster, everyone would bring something like a Lego set or something and wrap it and put it on the table. So and then you draw names. Well, you'd have names assigned to you, and you draw numbers. Yeah. And so the first person would grab a gift, open it up, and okay, I got this Lego set. And then so the next person can either get another present from the table or steal someone else's Lego set. And I think you're only allowed to steal up to 2 times. So you might have this great Lego set that you get, but then if you get it too early, someone might steal it from you.
And that's not fun.
And you get like their other
hand-me-down.
Yeah, their hand-me-down. But it's fun. Yeah.
So I don't know what the strategy is there, because it's really like
luck of the.
And it depends on what somebody wants or what they think they want, right? So, but yeah, those events, these Philly BrickFest, BrickFest Toronto, they've been super, super fun. And hopefully, once everything recoups, we'll be back to going and visiting more Lego of these conventions.
Because there's other ones we haven't visited, like Brick World Chicago is a big one, but we've never been to. Brick Fair Virginia is another big one that we've never been to. Yeah. Other Lego type expos we've kind of been to. Fan Expo. Fan Expo always has like a big Lego convention. So Fan Expo is kind of like, I guess, San Diego Comic-Con for Toronto or Canada. Yeah. And so they have like a lot of people dressing up, walking around. Yeah. But they do have a Lego section, and they kind of also give away free Lego poly bags, stuff like that. Yeah. And then we've also seen Lego at the CNE, which is like a yearly
exhibition here in Canada towards the end of the summer.
Some Lego displays.
But again, it's just to get Legos out there, you know what I mean? Like they're a huge company.
But back to the original question, favorite Lego, for me, Lego convention or expo, themed expo. For me, Philly BrickFest. Yes. What about for you?
Yes.
Philly BrickFest.
I mean, until we have more to compare it to, right? But yeah, it's been fun. I mean, and part of it is because we had been active participants of the private days events, right?
Okay, so that was a long one, so just that question for today. Question to you guys. Have you ever been to a Lego convention? If you have, which is your favorite? Keep asking us questions and we will keep answering questions. Bye for now. So this concludes another episode of What? This is the Brick Adjuster and
Zephyr.
signing off. Thanks for watching and we will see you guys in another video.
Okay.
Bye.